Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode. Not the first. Welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. We are playing here as the Tauren, so you know what time it is. We're going to send our quick good luck, have fun. And we're going to be rolling to see what advantage we get, and that's going to be an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Wyvern. Spirit Wyvern replaces the Wyvern. Spirit form avoids all damage for 2 seconds, and Spirit touch heals 50 HP to 5 units. That could be really interesting, and I think that was Undead with a new Barak. Okay, that's completely fine. So, what have we got here? So we've got Undead on that side. We'll be pushing into them pretty hard, just because that's how it is. And great, so there's actually no real setup, no real big desire to have to push one way or another. So I think what we are going to be doing is probably getting some more damage going. Spiritism is also really, really nice. Spirit Link is an excellent, excellent boost. And I think I might actually be going tier 2 because tier 2 in the middle because I would like to put a lot of pressure on the Draenei if possible. You guys have seen how devastating they can be. Jos over here on this side, or Joss, I'm not entirely sure. That might be my Swiss German showing. Is over here, and once again, we are going to be pushing into Undead. Undead Tauren is just a really, really tough matchup. So I think I will just be hammering down into the middle, because as you can see, the Draenei already just inherently are pushing in. If they're pushing through, they're really kind of hammering out, and I would like to take care of that. So now that that is there, I'm probably going to be getting one level of melee weapons, because it would be nice to just be able to do more damage here on this first initial push. So we'll be picking some melee damage. We've got a lot of hit points, 20% damage, and 3 melee weapons. And as it says here, slow and steady wins the race. And that's really kind of how the Tauren operate. They're not looking for the big, kind of sneaky attacks. What they do is that they send a massive wave towards you. You're aware that they're coming, and there's simply nothing you can do about it. And that's one of the reasons why I like them so much, is that they're a very honest race. You know, they don't necessarily rely on magic. They are just brawny slabs of beef, and they're going to make your life miserable. Like already here, this is gonna be a little spicy here. They will be killing us, but the fact that we were able to knock on their door so early is lovely. And we are dominating the middle. We are still pushing in against the sorceresses. I'd be very interested to see how much they've invested in here. That's +2, understandable. Getting that early econ going. Completely good. Like, it's a completely legitimate strategy, which I will also be following up on. Come on, give me that sweet, sweet money. No, you won't too. There it is. And he's gone tier 2. We're 1 and 0, still 0 and 0. So really, a lot of people have just gone straight econ this game. That's fine. And then I think what we want to be doing next is probably Earth's Embrace in terms of this. Proof of Strength also really good. And then probably Indomitable Will, because that's just a really, really solid across-the-board bonus. It's not necessarily mind-blowing in any way, shape, or form, but it's perfectly applicable in every situation. We will be picking up Arcanite Armor. Excellent. This is all going quite well. And he's picked up magic. Good for him. That's what you should do. Undead, prioritize magic almost above anything else. We'll be picking that up. And then I think it's probably time for us to think about where exactly we want to be going tier 2 into, and my guess would be Steven 329. Not necessarily because of these neutral buildings, but because I'm less afraid of the end game matchup of Undead than I am against the Void Elves. The Void Elves to me are just still kind of this unknown quantity. I don't know them well enough to properly be like, we'll be fine, or we're in a huge amount of trouble. Whereas I know the Draenei do kind of what we do, but slightly better. They're a lot tankier than we are. So I would really like to kind of punish them for that. Oh, but he... Okay, I'm going to be going into the Undead now. Because since he just let that through, that he is answering that, and they're also getting pushed in there, I'm going to be getting some more melee weapons, waiting for this to hit, going tier 2, and allowing that to push out. Hopefully putting a lot of pressure onto Yos. I'm just going to call it Yos. One of my army buddies was called Yos, one of my best friends. And that's just kind of where my mind's at. So we're already going to be picking this up. That way I can throw out a couple units in case, you know, they're starting to get a little frisky over there.
Research complete.
I'm tempted to go for ranged weapons as well, but I'd like to potentially be able to go tier 2 here, and then tier 2 there, and then save up. Oh, big push going in there. That's always nice to see. And hopefully it'll be followed up by another big push. We'll throw out 2 here. Throw that little repair in. Yeah, and there goes a big old push. Alright, and he just sent out the Elec Riders. I wish them luck. And this is probably going into me, is it not? I don't mind if it is. I just want to know. Either way, we're picking up the other tribal token. No, interesting. It wasn't. But luckily, he's going to kill me right in time. That'll just send out 1 or 2 axemen. I'll just send one out. He's already dead, and we've got that lineup. Perfect. That all worked out very, very nicely. And he is responding to me. Good, as he should. Here they come. Still 0-3, and we are 3-1. It's kind of where we want to be against the Undead. Oh, that's kind of where we want to be with everyone. It's kind of a dumb thing to say. We want to be ahead all the time. We don't ever want to be behind. And here comes another big push. Good, good, good. And they're going to be irritating for a while, but once again, not the end of the world. And I want to get tier 2 for Hall of the Ancestors. That way we can really start accessing the fun bits here. And the turrets. That is. I don't know why that sounded as sexual as it did, but here we are. You know, we live and we learn. Unfortunately, this means there is going to be a big push with the Draenei to the middle, which could potentially be seriously problematic. But it's also not the end of the world. We'll be able to slowly roll over them, and it looks like we'll be able to get tier 2 magic pretty much. I mean, tier 1 magic pretty much right away.
Upgrade complete.
So here, I think it's not as helpful, but I kind of want it, and so I will take it. And so now he's pushing into me. This has to be Steven 329 will be pushing into me again with a tier 2. There's no way he's not. Still no unit upgrades. It's starting to get a little late, I think, for the Undead not to be getting any unit upgrades, but it's not my play. So bonus damage. Earth's Embrace could be nice. I think I'm just gonna sit on my hands for a little bit. And probably either spend some more money for the upgrades here, or frankly go to a tier 3 here and kind of take advantage of our Big old thing. And then is it Lesser Impale? It is. And I will be picking that up immediately.
We need more gold.
Oh, come on. 8 gold. And here's a new Barak, and this is the, his hero bonus. That's totally fine. And frankly here, if we just throw out Cairn, or even... Oh, Bovan Wind Totem, that'll be just fine to deal with that. Here comes a big old push. Fortunately, it looks like he's going to get a great spawn. Yep, perfect spawn. Almost perfect. No, actually, for me it's not perfect, but for him it is. There it is. And we've got Lesser Impale, that's great. Because the next one is Ancestral Spirit, which I believe revives 1 unit.
Research complete.
Yes. And he's pushing, but we're good. And frankly, with a new Barak in the middle, it's gonna make life a lot easier just in terms of defending here. All right, so we were able to make him spend a little bit of mana. That's always nice to kind of keep siphoning that mana away from people. Still no upgrades, which I find surprising. They're 3 and 2. How are they looking? Nothing too interesting. Unfortunately, they're going to get the absolute primo prime spawn. But the good news is that also means it's probably going to take them a little bit more time to get through me. Which gives me a little more time to start getting to my sweet spot. Once again, I don't know why that sounded so dirty, but it did. The sweet spot of 1500, that way I can go tier 3 and hammer into him. Alright, come on. Ooh, not quite what I wanted, but hey. Kinda worked. And it's still tier 2 against me, that's fine.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, we're gonna make that much more difficult for our dear friends. Here we'll pick up some ranged weapons. Great, and new Barak is holding that line perfectly. We love to see it. Yeah, Cairn Bloodhoof didn't even really take that much damage at all. Yeah, and the Spirit Wind Rider, the Spirit Wyvern is going to be wonderful to really just keep up that health, kind of help them. And then combine that with Earth's Embrace, that's a lot of healing going on. That's a lot of healing. We'll be picking this up. And we really need to start looking at getting some more armor and health, because the fact that we still just have tier 1 armor is absolutely horrendous, frankly. It's a little bit embarrassing. That was a lot of nice damage. $1,400. We'll be able to go tier 3 here then. Don't know or think we need to throw another hero down.
Upgrade complete.
2, 1. Hopefully that'll be within range. Yeah. All right. So we should be okay here. Oh, he didn't tap. He didn't spawn his tier 2 nuke. Disappointing, but honestly, good play on him. I would like it if he did. No, unfortunately, Cairn's just getting ham-boned. And that's not because he's a that's not because he's a giant cow. No. It's because he's getting boned. Alright, great. So we have 800. So I think what we can do here is just keep up with the upwards. And we're going to be pushing them back very comfortably. And Karen got melted. That's a little bit anticipated. Unfortunately, really wasn't able to accomplish much. Luckily, he is rezzing. So hopefully that'll mean he can... Oh. Well, I don't know what he's doing. But here we are. So research was complete there. Let's get some Earth's Embrace. I want to make sure I still have at least 1,000. That way I can throw out Bovend Wind Totem to help mitigate kind of this catastrophe. Luckily, some of them are pulling away. So that'll allow us to kind of destroy a few of the waves.
Research complete.
Will I be able to make that in time? I think so. I think we could take the risk. Alright, we got a nice big push coming here. Big push. And once again, especially when Earth's Embrace there, we're going to have a lot of damage mitigation and a fair, honestly, very considerable amount of healing going in. So once again, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on this. I don't want to lose the momentum there.
Just stand over here.
We are going to be picking that up.
Research complete.
Hopefully we meet them. Oh, interesting. This might be a pretty bad position for our dear friend Steven.
Research complete.
Alright, so once again we've got a little more money than I would like, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Indomitable Will. Indomitable Will.
We elves are not easy prey.
My hoof and your ass have an appointment.
2, 1, and then that should be it. That should be all we really need to defend. If not, let's just throw this in the back line. Good. We've shattered their back line. And once that's the thing with the undead, I would really say you have to make sure that the acolytes have more than 400 health, because otherwise I can just do that and there goes really a lot of the damage that he had. Granted, you know, we are still taking some damage, but it was greatly mitigated to what it could have been.
Our town is under siege.
Oh, I might have spoken too soon here. Kel'Thuzad is really showing his work. The good news is we were able to juggle a little bit there, and now Kel'Thuzad's about to have a whole lot of damage slammed down his way. And now we actually have a whole bunch of money that we can spend, so that's always good. We will be picking up Wyvern. More Indomitable Will. I think Impaling Force could also be very nice for us. We are going to get some more barricades in. I can't believe we're still here. Illyria Windrunner's there. That's going to be irritating to deal with, but once again, also not the end of the world at all. What are they looking at? 5 and 2. Okay, so they've gone heavy into the damage. That's completely understandable. 4 and 3. I'm pretty content with that. I'd like to have more of all of it. That's all right. All right, so we are
Research complete.
Do I want more armor? I think I want more melee weapons, armor, and ranged weapons. So we'll get it all. Then here we can throw Boven, Cairn at him. It's totally fine. Oh, we got the... Oh, almost perfect. Almost perfect. Perfect enough. It felt perfect. It felt perfect for me. And there's a new Barak. What level did you end up getting? Ooh, Rod of Necromancy. That's a huge pain. I hate that. Okay. But I do like him getting stuck right up here in the middle. That's very nice. Watching his health get absolutely melted. That was pleasing to me.
Research complete.
So here, let's get another Earth's Embrace. And here we're just getting ready to throw down here for a little bit.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Ooh, but did we kill... Yes, we did kill a new Barak. That's good. Very good.
King's name.
Okay, so here we are. The middle is still kind of messy. That's fine. We're doing real good work here.
For the war chief and the tribe.
I'll throw out one of them just to get a little bit more meat on that front line. But Cairn should be able to handle this without really much issue at all. And same here, we'll be able to hit this backline and ruin everything with just a tier 1, so we'll be able to throw... actually, probably not even anyone. I don't really think we need it. So this is all going well. I'd really like to get this to tier 3. Do I want it tier 3 now?
I live to serve all believers.
Yes. Oh, that goes by much quicker than I thought it was going to. I should have waited for Ilaria to show up. That was a big old mistake on my part, because now... Yeah, now Karen's going to have a rough time with that. That was a mistake. That was a misplay. Okay. But we're chugging along. We're doing all right.
Upgrade complete.
Because that's going to really, really help us out. Spiritism. We also finally do have the Dire Mammoth ready and waiting to go. Keep it coming, guys. Come on, kill him quicker so you can get here at a more opportune time for me. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Research complete.
Not great, but I suppose it'll do. Let's just kill off this back line. Did a good job with that. 1, 2. I'll throw out 2 more mediums. And that should stop it completely. Yep. Right in its tracks. I like that. So now time to pick up Spiritism. We're still pushing through here. Ilaria, 7, doing well. I think Cairn probably popped up again. So now let's look for Pulverize. Hailing Force could also be quite nice. Mostly to me, the stun is really good. How are we doing here? We're doing fine. Luckily, there's just such a mess here that no one's really been able to take advantage of it. Here, Bloodhoof is actually healing quite impressively. Alright, and there goes Alarium. Wonderful news for us. We'll be picking up Proof of Strength. It's just nice to have. It's not super important, but it's nice to have. We'll be picking that up as well. Okay, luckily there's a whole bunch of green really just keeping the middle as a proper morass, which I like. 5 and 4, they're 4 and 3. 5 and 4, what are they? 6 and 2. Alright, so we're gonna be able to catch up with them here. Alright, we got a lot of stuff from the middle. Green has recently been able to overtake that, that's fine. Alright, here comes a nice big old push from us. Here comes Cairn.
Turn me loose.
Let's just make sure we can keep up with these pulverizes, I guess. Okay, I guess we're really just going after... Why are we doing so much damage to the fortress? Okay, they're really not happy with the fortress, I guess. That's fine. Tribal Totem.
Upgrade complete.
And then the next thing I'll upgrade is this to tier 3, just because, once again, I don't want to get caught with our pants down. Let's get some more melee weapons. We actually did like a relatively horrifying amount of damage. Alright, things are going pretty well here. Come on, tell us we can take it. I guess we all stopped and decided there were other things to do. That's okay. Karen is, are you dead? Yeah, that's dead. Okay.
Our allied hero has fallen. Upgrade complete.
This is going to be an irritating push. Oh, and he's got, okay. Hero bonus. Alright. Hero items, I suppose, is the more correct term for that.
For the Lich King.
Great, and he's had to send out the Lich King where I didn't have to send out any hero. That's wonderful. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'd rather send out Bovan to deal with this line. That's fine. People are very, very calm with their nukes, which I really appreciate. It's irritating, but it's impressive. And here it comes. It might have been a little too late. Oh no, because they were able to redirect the catapult aggro. But it's good that we were able to sneak that out of him. Good, 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 good. Okay. Alright, just had to make sure he didn't double send to me, because that would have been sad.
My hoof and your ass have an appointment.
I will turn the games.
Alright, we're doing well here. That's nice. Earth Shield. I mean, I guess. I wouldn't say I'm desperately in need of it, but it would be nice to have. Alright, so there's a good little push coming here. Oh, and he's finally bumped up, so I won't be able to nuke his backline quite as easy. Alright, Boven, Wind Totem. Focus on Ariva. Yep, okay, good.
Our town is under siege.
Town's under siege, but we're doing okay. Relax. Just keep throwing stuff at Ariva, and we're good. And here we actually will have enough for what I was hoping we would, which is the Dire Mammoth, which will hopefully be able to break the Undead. Totem of Might, wonderful. Because now we're just going to be chewing through these people. Since we've got a little more gold here, I will be using that to upgrade a little bit.
Frostmourne hungers.
Alright, so that's Arthas, and I also think that's the first time we've heard Arthas hit the field.
May my ancestors
Spirits of the earth again.
Zero. Iron Tusk already level 3. We love to see it. And we just melted through his line here. Good. Let's get some more Arcanite armor. Is there anything else I want to be upgrading as? Yep, let's get some more Pulverize. That's a very good push. Very good push. Okay. So he's gone tier 4 enemy, so I'm going to have to respond with that. So I'm probably going to save up to 3,000 gold, just so I can really defend against this pushback. Luckily, it looks like we might be coming in at some money relatively soon. Alright, that's another... some more mana he can't use against us again. Our mana is still completely topped out. Alright, so we're back at 2,000 gold. It's a good place to be. There goes Kel'Thuzad.
It's hammer time.
Picking that up. So Marad has just showed up. Boven's still feeling great, looking even better. We have decided to just hit different things. I will be picking this up, just so hopefully it'll be able to give a little bit of more of a push if Boven's able to hold on. Does not look like he's going to be able to hold on for long at all, but, you know, the thought was there, the intent was noble.
research complete.
Let's get some more barricades. Oh, I hope he still wasn't just tier 2, because otherwise this is going to be scary. He was. Okay. There's a new Barak again. This is no longer nearly as scary. Okay.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
So there goes Boven. So unfortunately, making this tier 4 was a kind of a bad idea, because that's just going to mean they're going to have a much bigger push coming in this way than I wanted them to. But here I might be able to sneak in. Do I want Earthkeeper? No, I think already just having Iron Tusk go down there is going to be helpful enough. Okay, Pulverize is being... Impaling Force could be really nice. Let's get some Impaling Force. But then this will be interesting for the Undead. No, still Necropolis level 2, so this is going to be tough. Okay. There's a tier 2. Actually, I don't think they'll be able to, but if they could kill Iron Tusk pretty quick, that would be really, really helpful for me. Yeah, there does not look like that's going to happen. Oh, they just really... My guys really hate turrets, I guess. They don't mind barracks. Hate turrets. Alright, well that's the first big win that we were able to do. Hopefully Iron Tusk will be able to do more than that. And here this is going to be a tier 2 spell. I do not want to run the risk.
For the war chief and the Tauren.
Yeah, I'm not playing games with that. Absolutely not. And now we have a ton of money. So hopefully, okay, we already have that going. Let's get some more Indomitable Will and some more Embrace, whatever it's called. Karen Bloodhoof is doing what Karen Bloodhoof does. If they're just sheer attrition, they're going to be able to kill Iron Tusk. They're just sheer attrition. Can you please kill Yevna? So the good news is that graveyard's in very bad shape.
Frostmourne hungers.
May my ancestors watch over me. Research our town is under siege.
3,000 gold. Pick that up because it's, you know, a little bit more damage. We could use a little bit more damage. I'd love to know why we're not targeting her. Thank you.
I pledge my loyalty.
Research complete.
Karen's up there being a doofus. It's okay. I'm glad they're finally doing this. That's nice. And then... what? Okay. There was a whole lot of confusion going on there, if I'm being honest. Frankly, there's no point not using her. Using the Dire Mammoth, but... and then here we've got Bovan, that's good. Which hero are we having to deal with? No hero, amazing. I would like to keep this just in case for the Slingshot Barrage, because that could be relatively helpful. What can we get here? Sure. My computer's not liking this. Starting to get a little framey.
Mother Earth guide me.
May my ancestors watch over
I
me.
pledge my loyalty.
Our town is under siege.
Still gonna hit the back line. So we've got 2 heroes going in. That should be enough to hold. Let's get some more mediums. They did not decide to go that way. They will, though. Oh, there's so much happening everywhere. Good God. Alright, starting to calm down. Okay, let's get some more melee weapons. Have that. More proof of strength.
Research complete.
But good. That'll be a nice. You just cannot break this thing. Kaara, luckily, is in bad shape. How is Iron Tusk in better shape than Kaara? Karen is down. That's okay.
Research for my people.
Okay, Plagueis has lost the right barracks. Good. That's the first barracks to go down. Iron Tusk, you have to kill Kara. You have to kill Kara. You have to kill Kara. Yes! Okay. I don't care that he went down. The fact that he took down Kara, the mutually assured destruction was good. Excellent, even. Like, really, really important. Alright, so we're doing alright.
It's hammer time.
Pick that up. I'm gonna hold on to that pulverize because that's a scary scurry. Wave. Yeah, just a lot of void drakes with Irvia again. God, I hate this. I hate this hero.
Feel the venom of Naru.
There's Galio. That'll be a problem. Okay, this is getting unpleasant.
May my ancestors watch over me. Our allied hero has done.
Nope, gotta do it again. Makes me so mad that I have to do this again. See, still, Irvia, her AI is weird. It's very strange to me. And the way it kind of works with the other heroes is also fascinating, and I just don't quite understand what's happening. Yep. I truly do not understand what happened. But luckily, we've got two heroes pushing down that lane. We will be able to have both Cairn and Spike going into that, so that's it's good for us. Oh, there were two heroes. Okay. But see, now for some reason everyone ignores her. Does she like turn? Oh, phased. Okay, that must be it. All right. That's just a bit of a wonky ability. That's fine.
Your pain shall be legendary.
I need them a little closer. Once they hit my back line, that's when everyone will come out.
The spirits of
Spike, what you doing, bro? Alright. Iron Tusk, I mean. Okay, so the good news is, if we can knock out a Nubarak pretty quick, that'll really help our damage dealing capability, because we won't get this webbed nonsense. Not to mention, it'll also make all the skeletons way easier to handle. Alright, great. Totem of Might, always good. Great, and we've got all these upgrades. We can really get in. Let's get another Pulverize. Another Strong Might. Okay, Iron Tusk is still holding on. And Bovan and Bane are are able to kind of push this back, which is good, which is exactly kind of what we're looking for. 1-0, okay. Let's get some more ranged weapons going. How's Iron Tusk looking? Still pretty healthy? Yeah, good. Alright, great. There goes Galio. Wonderful. What else can we purchase here? Gotta keep buying. Gotta keep buying. Okay, can't do anything there. We're already doing something there.
Research complete.
Earth Shield level 3. Off I go then. Oops, he's already gone. Oh well. Let's get some more Arcanite armor. Please tell me he goes down. Because I truly cannot handle if he didn't. Alright, so there's survival, orb of power. Yeah, this is gonna be a big old problem for us here. See, I wish he hadn't... I wish he'd given up a little bit earlier, that way I could have done something else with my ultimate unit, because now we've lost these units until they go all the way around and maybe land here. Alright, that's totally fine. We're charging through. Big ol' push. So Bane is down. Bovan will quickly be following. We're finishing a lot of good researches here. Yeah, there's a void monstrosity. Okay. That's horrifying. Wish that didn't exist right here. But it does. We're gonna just have to deal with it. Alright, so here we are. Who do we have available? We've got Bovan, we have Bane. Alright, so we still have 2 heroes and a relatively ready supply of units. We are gonna be getting tier 4, just so we can get that unit rate up a little bit. Get the unit rate. Get it out. Get it out and going. Good news is, these will all be popping up at around the same time, so hopefully that'll be enough for us to staunch this push and commence another one back. Good. Everything's researching quite nicely. There's no way they're going to be gone for too much. Yep, that just turned out, so here they come. Alright. Okay. Okay, there they are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so they'll be able to hold for a little bit. There goes Bane. Good, good, good. Let's get some more melee weapons.
Our town is
Okay, so we were finally able to break through that. Not much of a loss to really kind of the integral core of that push, but still irritating.
The spirits of the earth guide.
Oh, okay. I was like, please don't.
Our town is under siege.
All right, good. We got some pull out. What is where is my head today? Where is my head today? It's been too sexualizing. It's too sexual for my Christian Minecraft server. It's impossible. All right, so ranged weapon. So what's we got? Yep.
Research complete.
So luckily Plagueis is kind of in bad shape. Once again, there's that 90-second freeze. 90-second freeze.
My people.
Focus on survival, please. Good news is we're chunking him pretty well, even though he's like level 1,000,000.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Karen is dead, that's fine.
Research complete.
It's hammer time.
Survival, get back here and get your ass kicked. Come on. Okay, good. Iron Tusk seems... is still fighting, it looks like? Yeah, good. Tell me I get to destroy something. Come on. Got like the destruction boo balls here. Come on. And who's here? Irvia. I hate you, Irvia. I just want you to know that. I really hate you. I really do. Alright, so let's get the ultimate weapon. Pick that up. Okay, so he's lost his middle barracks. Yeah, he just mistimed that tier 2 with the push coming in from red. And once again, remember, we're not out of the game yet.
Research complete.
Life is certainly far more difficult now, but we're not out of the game yet. Oh, and he has a doll pushing in there. Okay, good. So hopefully, once again, I just need one kind of opening. I just need one opening to kind of exploit. And I'm just not quite being able to get it. Not quite. But this'll help. This'll really help. And especially since they weren't able to take down Bovan, that's really going to help me out. And that Irvia is getting kind of caught up in all this is also excellent news. Iron Tusk is about to go down, which is kind of a bit of a relief, frankly, because that means I'll be able to send... I have him on my defense force, basically. And he just sent out Kara.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
The spirits of the earth.
Researching anything? No? Okay, you can have it. That's fine.
Our town is
Even though I unfortunately don't think you will. Doll's level 20, Kara's level 11, but Kara has that crazy armor. Not armor, items. Okay, and Iron Tusk is heading out doing his thing. Now remember, as a general rule, I don't use ultimate weapons. I don't like them. I don't think they're fun. I think it's just a way to kind of like work around some of the game mechanics I find, but you know, no judgment to those of you who do enjoy it. It's just, it's not for me and not exactly how I like playing it. So he just dropped tier 2. That's actually quite nice. If I can just get this Waygate, then I'm still really in this. Plagueis is unfortunately out, pretty much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't really want to spend too much money right now, because I'm gonna need it. And here, if there's any way I can defend this without having to spend a hero, I'd be really, really thankful. Though I could do either one. It would probably be Bane, because he's just the least helpful. Like, Bane can't necessarily hold an entire lane by himself. A lot of the other heroes can. Alright, so we've got 4,000 gold. We've researched just about everything that I personally think is going to help us. Oh, they're going to get a great spawn, too. Bad time for them to get a good spawn. Gotta let them get closer before I drop tier 2. What is happening? That was crazy. Oh, damn it. Kara died. Yep, there she is. Okay. Almost instantly, like clockwork. Hopefully, if I'll be able to kill Velen and Maraud, he'll be... Yeah, Iron Tusk by himself really isn't going to be doing much for me. Oh, and here's a doll. Okay. Bane's almost dead. That's good. Oh, these are all the heroes. Except the cop. Okay. We'll be able to do something about it. I mean, it's not great, but we'll be okay. That's Iron Tusk dead. Very bad, especially if they all go. That's a big force. Luckily, we still have... Fortunately, Bane is gone. Thankfully, Maraud is dead. We now have a Totem of Might. This Void Horror, this Void Monstrosity, man, I don't like it. Will this be back up? No. So this is most likely a death push for us. Not guaranteed, but it's certainly going to take some effort to deal with. Especially since I'm going to be sending units from the opposite end, so I'm really going to have to...
I want to be your sledgehammer.
Let them get on to my base. Yep, wrong way. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm not gonna give him an easy I shall not go gentle into that good night. But getting Kara... Is Kara even here? Do we just kill Kara? And a doll. That's just tough to go up against. And we just were not able to break the Void Elves. It just didn't happen. still holding.
Our town is under siege.
Oop, there it is. Here we are. Yep, there's the redirection that you guys have told me to look into, so I'm gonna have to definitely get a little bit better at that than if I want to stay competitive in this little zone here. Yeah, this Void Monstrosity is just an absolute nightmare to deal with.
Our town is under siege.
Gotta make him work for it. And there it is, unfortunately. I think this is really kind of very much the end of the end here. People talk about the beginning of the end. This is the end of the end.
Off I go then.
I guess this is a moral victory? Because at this point, just the calm. And you know what? Let's see how long we can hold out against the calm in a situation like this. I know how you feel. That yeah, no, I mean that's totally understandable. I totally know where he's coming from there. I mean, hell, you guys have seen it more than once. Oh, lovely. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys a win this time around, but frankly, always great to meet such great competitors in our little community. So congratulations to, I think it was Yos, Plagueis, and Steven, I believe. And if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.